Hi everyone and welcome to Project 31 for 2023, where I watched 31 horror films in the 31 days of October and I'll give you my review for each and every single one of them. Today, October 30th, I will review the movie Stitches.
This clown who's dead, but he's not dead, and he died, and he came back, and he's in my house right now. You need to get out of here.
Out of all the gory clown movies I could pick, I landed on this one. What can I say about Stitches? It is shockingly great. This is another movie suggested to me by my good friend and co-host of the show, All My Feelings. I picked to watch this over Terrifier or Saw. On first glance, all I saw was the gore, and I'm not into the whole gore porn or torture porn films. So I picked this one, which was a little bit more, let's say, mild. The story of the movie starts with a derelict clown off to a birthday party for some young kids. He doesn't really care for them, and they don't really care for him. They treat him badly, but Stitches doesn't care. He is only there to get paid. The kids pull a practical joke on Stitches, but it goes horribly wrong as Stitches dies in front of the birthday boy Tommy. The night of Stitches' funeral, Tommy follows a bunch of clowns into a crypt next to the cemetery as they perform some sort of ritual with an egg bearing the lookalike of Stitches. Cut to a few years later, Tommy has anxiety issues ever since that party. He believes that the night he followed the clowns wasn't even real, yet he still fears them. Most of his friends drifted off, including Kate, the girl he used to like, but now he left pining over her. It's Tommy's birthday again, and his mom left him by himself to spend some more time doing some proper work. This is the perfect time to get the gang back together and to have a quiet evening with the boys watching movies. Bad news for Tommy, his friends convince him to throw a party, and the news spread out around the school and the party becomes ginormous. In a weird twist of fate, Tommy's party draws out Stitches from the dead to have his revenge on the kids that led to his demise.
And the joke is never as funny the second time round.
One by one, Stitches sniffs them out from the other kids and kills them in ways that only a sadistic clown can do. As Tommy realizes that his original group are all in danger and the kids in the party are at serious risk, he confides in Kate and rallies Vinny, his best mate, to finish Stitches off for good by destroying his egg essence.
You are 16, right? I don't want to go to prison.
While I'm writing this script and as I'm reading this voiceover, I can't help myself but laugh. I had almost zero previous knowledge about what this movie is all about, and to be fair, I kind of like it going into these things not being prepared. All I knew is this movie was about a killer clown and it is very gory. What I got was an Irish slasher film that takes all the tropes of your typical 80s American horror movie and uses them to tell a unique Irish story. It dives a little bit into the occult and mysticism around the clown lore, but it doesn't take away from the slasher elements or, most importantly, the comedy. If this movie would have had a much larger financial success, or any financial success in the box office, I believe it would have started a franchise. Stitches does the comedy and the comedy killing almost the way Freddy does it. But Stitches is very British and his humor is very dry. Overall, a solid slasher film for the Halloween season. It really reminded me of a combination between American Pie and a twisted, rampaging killer. Add in the killer clown element and rising from the dead for one more round of revenge against those meddling kids a la Jason, and you got yourself a horror film that most people would watch, but they haven't still. I would gladly recommend this movie to anyone who loves dry British humor done with American-style slasher film. It's fun, gory, over the top, and absolutely funny. And I'm only left with one most important question, the one that took me by surprise. Can you make a girl's nipples hard in 5 seconds without actually touching them? I thank you for watching. If you're watching this review and this is not the Halloween season, please be sure to check out other reviews that I've done in the past, or our live Saturday show, The Real McCoy Podcast, as we dive much deeper into these amazing movies.